If you're looking for cheap, safe, and reliable MT, make sure you go check out my new sponsor, safembamt.com. Use code JC2K for 5% off and go build that God Squad you always wanted. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. And in today's video, we're going to be reacting to, I would say, one of the more highly anticipated videos that was put out this year. I know everybody loves the tier lists, and DBG and Ty did a tier list yesterday where they ranked the best cards in my team together. And I'm looking forward to watching this video. Definitely getting some different perspectives from DBG, from Ty, and seeing what they think and seeing what I agree with and what I disagree with. If y'all do enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Pushing towards the 2,500 subscriber mark on this channel. I'd love to hit it by the end of 2K21, and I really appreciate all the recent support on the channel. But yeah, one other thing, I'm going to assume the vast majority of people watching this video already follow DBG or subscribe to DBG, already subscribe to Ty. But make sure y'all go follow them on Twitter, follow them on Twitch, and subscribe to their YouTube channels. I will leave their links down in the description below. And make sure y'all go show them some love if you haven't already, or even if you do. But I am excited to see what this video is all about and what this tier list is looking like. This is going to be a long video, so I'm going to try to let them talk, because if I'm pausing and talking over them stuff, this might turn into a very, very long video. But hope y'all enjoy. And without further ado, let's hop into it, see what they have to say. So.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob.
Okay, that's an elite start.
Someone brought that up to me in the Twitch.
That's good stuff.
The start of your intro sounds like the guy at the start of the SpongeBob SquarePants.
Does it?
The crazy part about that is I've never even thought about that.
Okay, diversion. I'm sorry. I have to look this up. I haven't heard the SpongeBob SquarePants intro in a minute. If that is true, that's hilarious. This is a complete.
Are you ready, kids?
I mean, it's not yo, it's yo, but not oh. But I mean, it's kind of true. All right, sorry, I got distracted, but that is funny. Okay, there's way too many cards on this list.
Right. But now we got a ton of cards to go over. How many DBG? What'd you say?
150.
That's insane. I see why they broke it up into two parts. I'll say that.
Part 2 is going to be on DBG.
If y'all enjoy this video, I'll react to part 2 as well. Just let me know. But this is gonna be a fun one. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, part 1 will come first, and then part 2 will obviously follow.
DBG and Ty are definitely interesting personalities, and they mix well together. So I'm looking forward to it.
There's going to be definitely some current gen versus next gen arguments here.
100%.
I know you guys will be looking forward to that one.
And y'all know I'm mainly on current gen, so my opinion is, or pretty much exclusively on current gen. So I'm gonna agree a lot more in all likelihood with Ty, I would say, as well as the fact that I think we both share the comp perspective a little bit more, as well as playing on current gen. But we'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna disagree with Ty on some specific cards. I already have a good guess on a couple of them that we're gonna disagree on, but we'll see. Let's hop into it.
But now we definitely share some different opinions. And definitely about the first guy right here, Poker Chess.
He's like B tier on current.
I kind of want to let you handle this one because
I swear DBG's gonna try to put him in S.
I mean, the question is like, how bad is he on current gen? Because I think he's S tier.
He's not terrible on current.
The thing I'll say
It's like B tier, I think.
He's not top 10 on next gen because he can't like 300 and stuff.
Oh, they have a best 10. That's interesting.
It all depends on how bad he is.
I didn't even know they had that tier. That's definitely a good thing to add, I think.
right.
Because there are more S tier quote unquote cards in the top 10 cards in the game, so
And my thing is,
especially at this point in the year.
Card on current gen, but I don't think he's that bad. I mean, it all comes down to this.
I've used him on current. He's pretty good. His release is the only question, but otherwise he's super long at point guard. Great slasher too. He's a really solid card.
How bad is Scotty release on current gen?
It's not great. I'll say that.
Release is that bad. But I like Scottie Pippen as well.
It's pretty baited, especially in a comp setting. It's tough to get off, but it's not a terrible jumper. It's easy enough to green. It's just slow.
So,
Looks kind of odd.
If it was me, I'd personally probably lean A tier.
I'd probably put him in B.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good
Just
with
because
that.
of his next gen abilities. So.
Allen Houston is like D.
Battles I'll fight, but I know he sucks on current gen, so
or C at best.
Right, in
so
comparison.
I'm not gonna die on that hill. I'll give you.
DBG was so high on that card
Another next
in
gen
the
guy,
shooting
right?
guard tier list I reacted to.
This is another one. Like, I could die on the hill that he's too good on next gen to leave out of A tier.
Really?
No. Best cards of the game? He's no. Poku is way better than Allen Houston. Way better.
He'll never cross my mind.
Never.
Ever.
Of course not.
I would never even think of running that card.
And he's got he's a 3 hunter with Ray Allen base. That's not that effective on current gen.
Yep.
It's like even when people were
And he's
hyping
short.
Ray Allen up, I feel like Ray was so bad on current.
He's just slightly better Ray, but Ray isn't even that good on current.
So I don't know, man.
I'd put him in
have
D.
Right now at C tier. That's where I personally have.
Compromise B.
No. Card
I
sucks.
see, but I need
Okay,
to see some
whatever.
next gen people move with that. I don't watch next gen that much or see that much, but
That's
I
true.
don't know.
Nobody moves it Allen Houston because everyone has Luka, and Luka's slightly better.
That's true. This is true.
It's valid.
Luka's just slightly better than him.
And we're gonna see a lot of those.
I'm gonna skip the Allen Houston debate a little bit.
Up here in the next line, but we got Allen
Irrelevant.
Iverson up next.
Irrelevant. Irrelevant.
Good Lord, DBG. Is this the worst card?
Irrelevant.
on the list?
Card is awful.
Do I have Muggsy on this list? No.
This.
I hope he
I
had
don't
Muggsy on.
Dang.
Irrelevant. That card's awful. Completely unusable. On both gens.
I mean, he's F tier, isn't he?
He's
He's
irrelevant.
He's gotta
Just
go.
a heads up. Irrelevant tier is probably better than E or F, but
Oh.
they're just so irrelevant to the game of my team. that
Okay,
there's no
I see what
point
he's
putting
saying
them
there. Well, then F. Yeah,
He's not
100%.
even
100%. Not
he's
even
just-
close.
he's
No,
terrible.
he's bad.
He's an
terrible.
awful
Like,
card.
This is one we will agree on.
He
Like-
just stinks.
There was a stage I used to argue Allen Iverson was like mediocre on current or
No.
next gen because of the fact that like
Not
small
even
cards
close.
were a little bit better. But then the freaking speed patch came in.
Yes.
What were they thinking?
Next-
Iverson has got 27 speed on next gen.
The speed on next
On
gen-
current gen, he's got about 28, so pretty
The
accurate.
fact that he can't even run, it's just bad.
He does nothing good. Even his release is super mediocre. He's small,
That's a
slow.
conversation for another day.
Card
All
sucks.
I'm gonna say is I see people running Allen Iverson on either gen, and my feet get kicked up. That's all
Flight.
I'm gonna say.
Do you know that Flight uses him as his backup point guard?
There's no way Flight uses
Flight's a troll.
bona fide.
Flight.
100 for that and 2,000 for this. Way too expensive. But today I'm going to show you guys how to get all this stuff a lot
Instagram.
cheaper.
Or we got all these influencers like for no reason.
He's Allen Iverson is backing up Steph Curry.
I'm skipping. Awful.
Fun with the game, but you're not having fun with those cards. But
You can, like I will say, like I think you can actually have fun with that Steph on next gen.
Yeah,
Like, you fix all the
maybe.
dribbling and stuff. I don't think you can
Yeah, have fun with Steph on
27 speed
current.
Allen Iverson.
there's just no way. There's no way
Can we get past
It's
AI
like he
though?
was Curry sliding and moving 2 inches.
Card's
to the
awful.
left.
using anybody under 6'3", let alone 6'3" on either gen.
10.
Here we go.
I think it's
He's
this, though.
so close
Here's
to
my-
top
here's-
10.
Here's my thing.
He
I
might
love
be top
Andre
10. I'm playing him in my lineup, my God
But
squad.
now my question comes to this: is Andre Kirilenko better than Paul George?
On current,
Is
no.
Andre Kirilenko
Yes.
I don't
better
think so.
than the Team USA LeBron James?
Maybe. Probably not.
That's my question mark. You know, I'll be the first to say
I'm probably
I love
taking both those
AK.
cards over AK, so I put him in S.
And
If that's
do
the
think
case.
He's the best 10 player, but
He's
where's-
better than Simmons.
I
Yeah, he
definitely
is.
think
He's
you're
better.
right.
I agree.
I do like
At point guard.
running AK at the 2 though, so that's kind of my predicament that I get myself in. I don't know.
AK's great at the 1 or the 2. Still an
Let me
elite
ask you
card.
this. On next gen, who do you prefer, AK or Bron?
Braun,
I
right?
prefer
He's got Exum.
98. For some reason,
Really?
I prefer 98 to Exum on next gen.
Okay.
Even though I will say Exum's the better release, but for me it's Ray Allen.
Interesting.
Like base, but I have weird preferences on next gen. Like I like
Yes,
base
you
5
definitely
for
do
next
have
gen.
weird preferences.
Got it. We'll put AK in best 10 for now.
That's borderline. I don't hate it.
Oh,
Okay, our first fight is about to happen here.
Like, I'm sorry, dude, but I got him somewhere.
He's
But
sick.
What? What? DT. This Anton Jameson card is so good. He's so good. He is A tier.
He's 6'8", Luka.
He's elite.
DBG, anytime I see Anton Jameson,
I agree with
start
DBG.
laughing. I literally,
6'8" Luka.
I literally start laughing.
Next time I play Ty and Attorney, I'm using Anton Jameson.
Yeah, but he's
And you don't.
If we
laugh at
play an
Luka?
Attorney this year, I'm not trolling.
point guard. I mean,
That doesn't matter.
Like God Squad Attorney, and I'm not putting him in a Dream League lineup with
matters.
two Dark Matters or something. But if we play God Squads, I'll pick up Anton Jameson and play him.
over a guy like Bol Bol.
Well, he's not over
Or
Bull Bull.
over a guy like even Giannis, Invincible. I guess you gotta
That's
point guard Giannis.
toss up to me on current.
Yeah. Luka moves different too. Anton just.
He's so chick.
He's just Luka.
He's got the best jumper in the game, in my opinion, on the current gen. Bar none. My favorite jumper. Upper and lower combo. He's got Exum and Carmelo upper.
You absolutely can.
Team USA Braun. You can make the same argument everybody.
But
He's just Luka.
Anton
He
just
put him
sits
in
there
D tier. He's
offensively.
A tier.
Luka's not a
That's
coach.
your choice.
That card is
And
really
They
good.
do the same thing. You just
And he's
choose
good
to
on
use
defense,
Anton
too. He's got
Jameson.
decent size.
But
Like, he's a
it's-
good
it's-
card
it's like-
at
it's like
everything.
If you're gonna use like a 6'8" small forward, They better be something different. And Anton's just not.
I think he has the best release in the game, bar none on current gen.
You're saying it
My
like you
favorite
can
release, no
square one
joke.
square to inbound the ball.
They can, but they got to bring him up from the front court. It's just, it puts a lot of... look, Anton's fine. If you love him, if he's your favorite card,
He
he's
put him in
fine.
D tier.
All I'm going to say is if you run him, I'm laughing at you.
You're like,
I'm laughing.
keep that same
He's trolling.
energy when you come up against someone who knows that he uses him.
Nobody's using him because he might score 30, but he's giving up 40. So, that's just,
I might use him off the bench if I play Ty with God Squads. I'm not gonna lie to you.
it's different.
Just for the sake of running him.
I say this.
Because that card can hope.
Fried by Luka before. I'd never been fried by Anton.
I've killed good dudes. Legit sweats on Xbox. Not Ty, but legit sweats on Xbox with that Anton card. I mean, he gets takeover. He is chicken, man. Like, you better send doubles to that card or it's green every single time. I'm getting off a 3 every time. He is so good.
Where do you want to put him?
A tier.
D tier, but we can move him to C tier.
D tier.
We're trolling.
It's D and C. No, I
He's
had him
not
in
that
S.
ass.
In
He's
S
A tier. He's A tier. I don't think he's quite S. He's not better than a lot of the guys who can play the 3, but he's really good.
Maybe.
I'm not budging. I'll give you B tier. He's not. He's better now in Houston.
Oh my
Even
God.
in next gen, he's better. In
That
Houston.
is fine, but I don't know who I'd rather run between Allen Houston and Anton James.
He's trolling. There's no chance he's dead ass.
Anton stinks, DBG.
No, he doesn't.
That is just you. That is just you doubling down on something. That is.
That card is great.
James. First of all,
I ran him until like a couple weeks ago. Like, Bulbul's better. KD's better. No, maybe not. Actually, KD might not be better. LeBron's better. Invincible Giannis is close. He probably is better too. But like, yeah, at that 3, man, I'm taking him over Thon Maker on current. That's no lie. That like dead ass. I know Ty loves Thon Maker. Give me. I don't know. That bothers me. Anton Jameson's so good.
I'm not a huge fan of XM's base though. I'll be the first.
You're like the only one.
Okay, fair enough then. That's my favorite release on one of my favorite catch shoots on current.
It's my favorite on current.
We have the
My
wrong
favorite,
AD.
100%. Is that the only Anthony Davis they have on this list?
ADs play almost the exact same.
You think this one
That's
plays
kind of
super
true.
matter? I say this.
I'll be.
There are slight differences.
I'll take him over Allen Houston. I know they play different
Maybe
different
you
positions,
might
but
separate them,
I'd say
maybe.
B.
It's tough. It's
But
tough.
A-
When the
Anton
John
is
had
A, like borderline
I
S.
guess I should have been.
I'm taking Anton over Poku too, to be honest with you.
I'm thinking B.
For both? Would you have both in B?
I haven't used the Opal. I don't know how much he's missing compared to the Dark Matter. If they're clones, sure.
No, I would probably have. It would be probably high C and B.
Okay, I'm fine with that. So what,
I'll go.
are we doing this as the Galaxy Opal or the Dark Matter?
Dark Matter.
Close enough. Let's
They
just go
missed the
Dark
Dark Matter.
Put him in B.
B? Fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I don't hate that at all.
If you're an AD fan and
I probably
want to
agree.
That's fine. Because he's good.
Yeah. And he's good enough. I'm pretty sure anything above E and F tier are good enough that if you want to use them, you can.
Yeah.
Walker accidentally put him on this list.
We have no idea. We haven't seen him play.
Yeah.
Sabonis?
He's like
I don't
C,
know about Sabonis.
maybe. Probably C.
He was like,
What is with all these damn ads, bro? We're 10 minutes in the video and we're 2 ads.
He's a card I have a mixed opinion.
Get your bag, Ty. C, in my opinion.
I mean, he's going into one of the lower tiers.
He's tall, but he doesn't move well, in my opinion.
I feel like he's not bad, but he's not a card I could use consistently.
Agreed. 100%. He can't
It's a
hold
tough
Taco
one
or
because
Yao or
this is like where
Kareem.
the cheese versus
Or
good
Bobo.
debate comes in. Like, is he better than
Not even close.
Anthony Davis? No.
No.
Is he cheesier than Anthony Davis? Yes.
Right.
But he's not
Like, it
better.
comes down to who am I
Ranking the
running?
best
AD,
cards, not the
AD,
cheesiest cards.
I'm running AD.
What?
So I don't think he's that far off though.
But if you put him in the hands of someone that's
Right.
bad at the
Right.
game, who are they gonna have more success with?
That's
They're probably gonna
They're
have more
bad at the
success
game, I guess.
with Sabonis.
Because Sabonis is
Not
going to be
you.
better at holding X because he's taller.
You're probably right. You definitely are. What are you thinking? C or B? I'll let you decide this one.
I think B. Dude,
I'm fine.
7-3.
I'm fine with that. I'm
mediocre.
fine
I'm
with
not
that.
going to argue it.
And
I'd put him in
honestly,
C, but I'm not going to
stat-wise,
argue
he's
it.
not bad statistically wise. And we're gonna argue on this next.
Bailey
one.
Howe's E. D.
We're gonna argue on it. I
I'm
mean,
not at this stage of the game. I don't think I'm gonna really argue it. I'm gonna give you E tier. Oh no, D tier.
I say E
I
tier.
agree. D tier.
D is where I initially had him, and I was like, you know what? I don't know. But I just.
He's just
probably is
small.
6'7".
I don't love his release.
But to another degree.
He's super
He's
meh.
6'7". I think he's got a 6'9" wingspan. This dude.
He looks small, too. That's the thing. Anton doesn't look super small to
He
me.
had his time though.
He did.
Like he came out day 1 of season 7, and everybody got him in the.
Yeah,
Triple
I got him, but I never
What I
used
will
him.
say,
He had his
though,
time, but it was.
is even
He
for
wasn't
his
that
time-
good, even at his time. I didn't either.
I mean, I wouldn't have ran him if I'd have got
I got him like second or third day and didn't run him.
Like
He wasn't better than the guys I was using at the 3 at that time. I forget who they were.
he came out. Like he's just. It's just been too long. Okay, Bam out of bio.
No idea. Haven't used the card.
See? I mean,
Sure.
What do you think?
His release is weird if it's the same as the Diamond and MPJ in them.
I
He's
don't
also
mind that.
small.
I didn't love Bam. I just don't like that release.
I don't either.
62 that he's got.
100%. Same
love that
release MPJ has, I think.
I'm the opposite.
Which is
The only
also
guy I
really
like.
weird in my opinion.
I prefer the Galaxy Opal to the Dark Matter.
So you prefer? I absolutely do not. But do
What?
you prefer Bam's release compared to Anthony Davis's?
Give me ADs easily.
See, if I did, I'd have Bam
Yeah,
and B tier.
not like I wouldn't use either of them on. I wouldn't use Bam on current gen. That release is disgusting on current gen.
It's bad on current.
It's just chicken on next gen. I'm going to go like I personally like I don't like this Bam. I've used him. I don't like him. I think he's too small to run the center, and because he can't do pro escapes because they made him grow an inch, he's tough to run a power forward.
I feel
Because on next gen, the way I play,
feel like
everyone
on
has
next
to be
gen.
able to ISO.
Right, on next gen,
I
that's
don't-
a big deal. On current gen, I mean, the extra inch is a good thing. So that's kind of the, you know what I'm saying?
But his release is disgusting on current.
It is. I'm not disagreeing with you. I think D tier is fine for Bam, if that's where you want to take
Yeah.
him. Now here we got one. Ben Simmons.
S for Simmons.
Agreed.
It's hard for
He's
me
not
to put
quite
Ben
best
Simmons
10.
in S tier. And the reason it's hard for me to put Ben Simmons in S tier is because he's still my starting point. Right, and I haven't used
Well,
some
you
of the
don't
new
have
point
you don't
guards,
have
right?
infinite MT. You don't have infinite MT though.
He's good.
It's hard for me because
I still run Ben off the bench. Because I run AK at the 2. I think AK is better at point guard, but I don't know. I'd put him S. Because I put 8 to AK top 10.
They're all basically the same. I
It's
mean,
true.
I don't know. It's tough.
Cards are so
Probably
close
A
at this
tier, but we
point.
might- or S tier, but we might.
No.
Go ahead.
Okay, are you? Please tell me you're not saying move him down.
No.
Are you
No.
saying
No,
move him
maybe
best
move
10?
him up. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, yeah. I'm
It's
fine.
definitely not
I
A.
think AK is the better card.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
really what it comes down to, right? If I'm in a competitor, let's say unlimited, who do I want to run more, AK or Ben Simmons? And I don't know.
I'm running AK.
I just don't know.
I like his release better. He plays better
And then
defense.
this is going to be a debate.
This,
Gross.
I mean,
E.
no, DBG, stop
A.
it. DBG,
A?
stop it.
Hey,
He has no hotspots. And a low 3-pointer. What do you mean A?
There's no way you're.
That
card's not
putting
runnable
S tier
on
games
current.
in A tier. Stop
A
it.
tier, yes.
Stop
There's
it.
so little
Stop it.
difference between these two.
What?
Stop it.
Hotspots are a
This dude is
massive
bona fide
difference.
scrub.
Yeah, he is.
He's got
Oh,
no hotspots.
no.
He's got 0 hotspots.
If it doesn't matter, the hotspots only matter if you're not greening.
And
Hotspots matter for green window.
What are you doing on Courage?
Have you-
And his 3-pointer's low and he doesn't have badges like the
40
girl.
on-
Opal.
I'd
I mean,
done
like the
40
dark
on
matter.
Crispy with this guy.
On who? Who is
What are you
Crispy?
doing on current gen? You're speed bursting to the basket with Simmons
Stop
every
it.
time.
No, and people don't
Yeah, I'm paint sitting on that
respect
card.
his three ball. Come
Every
on,
time.
DBG.
Shoot the
He's
ball.
an F-
Have fun.
Get better at
That card
that.
can't shoot.
he's-
I agree, E tier. He's not F.
better than
Because
this.
he's a lot better than
Are we
AI,
gonna
but
put-
no.
are we gonna
He's
put
E tier.
Taco Fall then in C tier?
Taco Fall.
Taco's the damn best.
Taco's got a
Completely different.
99
And he's got an amazing
better
jumper.
release.
And he's got every shooting badge on Hoff.
Ben Simmons, Frank Vogel, who's 10K, 3-pointer goes. Frank Vogel, floor general, and a
3-point shoe.
3-point shoe, and a Grinch. Suddenly, his 3-pointer is.
Doesn't matter.
97.
He's missing the
Without a
shooting
Grinch,
badges and hotspots. And his jumper's not as good.
it goes to
Taco's got the
95.
shooting badges. He's got one hotspot at least. And he's got the high 3-point rating. And he's got a better jumper. So
It's not, they're the same thing.
No, they're
the
not.
The only difference on next gen is the fact that one of them plays point guard and the other one plays small forward.
that's a big difference,
You know how
to
I
be
feel
fair.
about the difference between point guard and small forward,
But like,
aka Anton Jameson.
just it takes.
Anton's good though.
literally, you have
That's
to
the
be
difference
able
between
to-
Anton and Ben.
okay,
Anton's
I
actually
press
good.
4-1 square
On next
bring
gen,
the
yes,
player
but
back.
what happens on current gen when you're going up against the press? You know what I'm saying? Then it adds something else. 'Cause now you got 3 dudes in the back.
We can't run either at small forward.
I'm just
On
saying.
transition, I don't know.
The highest I'm going with this dude is D tier. The highest.
Even that bothers
Oh,
me.
you are like you
That
are
is the
un-
highest I'm going with this dude.
He's right. I agree with Ty 100% on this one.
Now, if
Let's make a
anytime,
trade. Let's make a trade. Let's make a trade. If you, I will
A
move
trade.
Alex
This is how fast YouTube is with Brave. Notice how there's no pre-roll ads?
on Houston down to C tier.
Yes.
You let this Ben Simmons go into B tier.
he's not
B tier.
He's going to
Blech.
C tier.
Oh,
Gross.
Okay.
He's not even C tier.
Pick your battles, man. Pick your battles.
Card sucks.
You're wrong on this one. You're wrong on this one.
He's not wrong on that one. 80% of the community plays current.
That's because your opponents aren't
The
good.
card's atrocious on current.
Nobody.
Yeah, but he's one of the best cards. Like, he's the same thing on next gen as the other Simmons.
He plays small forward. That's a huge difference.
Who do you think's a better overall
Gross.
positions, Pokachevsky or Benson?
Poku, but Poku's like... We're not arguing the Poku.
You wanted Ben in A tier though.
Yeah, I wanted Ben in A, but I'm fine with compromising and bringing him down to B. But
All right, C's,
okay, I'll give you C.
C's
I'll give you
perfect.
C. I'll give you C.
Ben Wallace.
C is still too high for that card.
Don't know about this, dude.
Ben Wallace is actually underrated. He's good.
I really like him. Yeah.
I don't actually like his jumper on next gen. I played next gen with this card. Didn't like his jumper.
I'll say this: he was a letdown for me.
I liked him. I'd put him in B.
I'm going B.
I agree.
I'll let you win this one because even on.
I agree with
some
him.
people like this card.
He's good
I
on
would
current.
never run this card.
He's not amazing, but he's solid.
Pick your battles.
This next one's tough.
A S A S A S.
I have trouble.
Somewhere between those two. Probably S.
I just do. And the reason I have.
I still run him a backup power forward. I like him over
Compare him to some of the other power.
most of the power
forwards,
forwards.
even like an Invincible Dirk, even like the Pink Diamond.
He's
Bull.
better than.
Give me all of them.
Like, what-
I mean, give me Bill over
It's
both
just
of those
tougher.
two. Give me Bill over D-Rob. Give me Bill over
No,
Embiid.
like, he's
Give me Bill over Thon.
one of the best 300s.
Give me Bill over Mobamba.
Which is
He
weird.
Chris
is, but
Stapps.
it's like, I
Any
feel
of
like
those
you don't
guys.
utilize him
Give me
because
Bill.
of it.
I
He was a
utilize
small
Billy.
forward, I'd
His
have him
jumper's
the best,
chick
but I
too.
just think power forwards nowadays-
Oh, if he could play small forward. Oh my
You
gosh.
say that, and he's my primary
He'd be
ball
so
handler
good.
for bench.
You can handle
play
with him
different,
too, though.
DBG. You play
Yeah,
different.
like you knew from day one. I used to dribble the ball up the floor with center Draymond Green.
Yep.
Like,
Okay, yeah, that was kind of odd.
like I don't. I've
He
very
got like
rarely
top
kicked the ball up the floor
something
with my point
decent in 250 quals on current
Can
using
we compromise
Draymond
S tier?
Green
Can
though.
we do
So,
S tier?
hey,
guard. I'm fine with S tier. That's where I have him. I don't think he's.
I
S
agree
tier.
with S.
There's just too many complete cheese balls.
I think
I'm fine with S.
I think S tier is perfect. Now this dude is tough. I'm gonna say it and I mean it. Blake Griffin is tough.
I haven't used the card. I've seen people use him and he looks good, but I haven't used him, so I don't know.
Is he S or is he A?
I don't know. I played with him the other day.
I'll let them decide.
No, I'm not gonna say he's the best point guard in the game, but he's up there, DBG. He's good on current gen. At
Yeah,
least.
but he sucks on next gen.
His jumper's super not good on next gen,
Right. I get that part.
and he's not long.
I'll say this. What's he on next gen? Because on current gen, he's an S tier player.
Yeah, probably.
You know what? I'm gonna give you S because I would say he'd be. I'm gonna say he's as good as Pokachevsky at next gen.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll give you S. This is not a battle I want to fight because he is released. He's chicken.
Mhm.
So shit.
Bobo's top 10. No doubt at all.
Do we even have to talk
They don't
about
have
the
to
new-
discuss
I mean,
that one. There's a few of them who you just don't have to talk about. Obviously, top 10.
Where I forgot the pink.
He's top
Diamond,
5.
Where would you put him?
It's hard for me
A,
not to put him in S.
maybe S.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I'd put him.
I
I'd
mean,
say
he's
just
so
off
good.
then.
That card is still so good. He's
Brandon
right.
Ingram. I love this.
He's woo.
But
I took issue with DBG putting him in A and not in S on his shooting guard tier list. That card's close to S. He's probably A, but he's close to
I
S.
can't go that high.
Good card
He's 6'9".
at the 2.
That release is really weird on next gen, by the way.
75. It's really good on current.
It
very
is
good
good
on
on current.
Super chick on current.
Because even the Penny Hardaway that just came out, it's the same release, and that Penny's good.
They can all
I don't
green.
know. I
Siakam
think
can
on
green
current gen, he's A tier.
consistently. I mean, he's borderline S, but yeah, he's A,
Probably.
probably. There's some new shooting guards have come out as well who are better than him.
I mean, I'll let you
B?
battle this one. You gave me Blake, your choice.
B is too
Yeah, he's
low.
not a guy I'm
Give me,
willing to
give me,
fight.
give me.
But
Poke, give me
Anton should be
Poku
an
for
A.
cheese factor way over my next gen.
That's fine. That's fine. Even on current
gonna
gen
go
at the
B.
2 Poke,
Cheese
I'll-
factor. Anton should be an A. Borderline S. That card's so good.
The fact is that like we
He should
have
be an A, though.
Borderline 99 every card's in D tier.
But
We have
Ty
a
trying to put him in
6'10",
D
basically
early is
99 every
ridiculous.
stat Bam Adebayo in D tier.
Definitely do.
That just kind of sums up what the rest of
Right.
these cards are. Brandon
True.
Roy.
No idea. He's basically small T-Mac,
I
right?
think he's worse than Mar DeRozan. I get it, he can play point guard, but 6'6" isn't big for a point guard.
Yep.
Not at all. I mean, do you think he's C tier? I mean, where are you going with it?
Yeah. Something like that.
I mean,
He's not
he's an
B.
inch smaller
I don't
than
think.
Bailey House. I'm gonna go C tier, but because he can play the 2, I'll go C.
I'm not a big fan of Brandon Roy. Brooke Lopez.
E.
Is he an irrelevant
really-
card? I mean, he's not because you have some challenges that you can do with him or the limited. But I mean,
He's not F. He's better than AI. His jumper's pretty good.
I like that Brook Lopez.
He's decent on defense
Really?
too.
He can side to side spam. He has shifty and can side to side spam.
So on next gen, he's okay. Would you take him over Bam on next gen?
No, I'll put him like he's D tier. It's like he's one of the. Yeah, you know what? I don't think he's irrelevant because he is actually a good budget center.
He's
And
actually
he and
decent
F tier
for
are-
his price.
So are just gonna be bad cards or cards that are not good.
There's a
Right,
lot of free
also-
centers who are better than though. That's the issue.
AKA they're gonna be the small point guards tier.
I'd put him
I'm
at E.
fine with D tier. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Oh,
super
man.
bad.
Cam Reddish S.
You're not gonna like
S
this next
S
one for me.
S S.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
You're not gonna like this next one for me. I'm telling you right now.
He's not better than Paul George. He's not better than Kawhi. He's not better than AK. He's not better than Hito. Although they don't play the same position unless you're talking about the 3. He's not better than Bobo at the 3. He's not better than LeBron at the 3 or the 2. He's really good card. He's not better than any of those guys I just named.
Please don't tell me S. I'm fine with A.
You're not gonna like this next one. Because hear me out though. When I play the game, I don't have a success with any shooting guard more than this dude right here.
He's chick.
But like, how?
Great card.
I never
Definitely
understood,
S
how
tier.
can you hate Paul
He's not
George
top
over
10.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This
DBG
sentence
is making a great point there. How do you hate Paul George,
They're the
but like
same
Cam Reddish?
thing.
They're the same
used
card,
Paul
they
George
are.
gameplay, and he
Paul
felt
George is just better.
the other day. Right, objectively, he's better than Cam Reddish. But for me, I play better with Cam Reddish than anybody. And I don't know if it's just the way he looks, like if it's just Cam Reddish, but he hoops for me, DBG. He hoops.
He's not best 10 though. No, he's not.
I mean, I will gladly give you A tier.
You want to know where I have him right now?
You have him. You can't. No, I'm not. I am not giving you. Screw up. Screw. I'll even concede. I'll give you S tier. Whatever. I'm not giving you. Top
Well, here's
10
the thing.
Not a top
I'm
10
not
card.
giving you- no,
When I
no,
listen,
no,
but hear me
no,
out. Hear me
no.
out.
Ty, just because you
Listen,
like the
it doesn't
card.
matter.
No.
I've had more success.
No,
with-
he's
I'll probably have
objectively
more
not
success
a top
with
10 card.
Cliff Robinson than everybody else. I'm not putting
Cliff
Cliff Robinson in
Robinson.
best 10.
Wait, but here's the thing. When I hop into a tournament on Andrew's account, the dude got everybody in the game. You know who my starting shooting guard is?
Cam Reddish. But still, comfortability is
I-
not equal better.
you're right,
It's
you're
like-
right.
Another question.
DBG makes the right point there.
Luka
Yep.
Doncic Quantum better than Lonzo? Was Luka Doncic Hero, sorry, better than Pink Diamond Lonzo?
Yes.
Yes.
But
Did
Ty
you have more
liked
success
Lonzo
with
better.
Ball? Were you more comfortable with Lonzo, so Lonzo played better for you? Yes.
But Luka was a better card. DBG makes a great point. I agree with us. He's an S tier card. He's not Paul George. He's not Kawhi. He's not LeBron.
And Paul George is good.
Maybe the new Paul George that came out is incredible, but I don't know. Melo, is he good on next gen?
His jumper sucks on current.
He's okay.
Can't shoot corners.
I'll go D. He's okay.
Follow me.
If you love Melo, dude,
He's so mediocre.
Boucher, is he irrelevant? I mean,
He's irrelevant, but he's good.
Have you used Boucher?
Never.
I used him for my Raptors theme team. That's it. Actually, not a bad card.
I was on an account with all the cards, the one for Tatum gameplay. So I literally just went to shoot around with all these guys, with all the season
Got it.
rewind cards, just to get a feel for them. That's the only time I've used Boucher.
Got it. Weber, I mean, I know a lot of
He's
people like
C tier.
Weber. I'm not one of them.
He might actually. He's B tier.
Objectively,
He
though,
is.
he's okay. I mean, objectively, he's
I'd take him over Arvidas.
To me, he's similar.
I'd probably
to
take
Anton
Ben over
Davis.
him though. At the 4, I mean.
I'll give him. I'm
When,
putting him
when
over
I
here.
load into
I
a
don't know.
game and see him or Anton Jameson, my feet are kicked up.
My feet are kicked up more against Weber than Jameson by far. Jameson is a good card.
When you don't see a name you recognize, your feet are probably kicked.
Right,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like, even
That's how it is for everybody. I mean, for me anyway.
It's just those
I
two
don't know.
guys, it's like,
If it's not somebody I know is a comp player, I'm not sweating.
So that's my whole thing. But
I'm going B tier.
I'm fine with BT.
That's fine. He's probably B or C.
I like
He's okay. Cliff Robinson's release is just so mediocre on current.
The best
So mediocre.
defensive wing in the game, and it's not close. He has the
Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, LeBron.
Kawhi defensive stats with the Dwayne Wade chase down animations. It's ridiculous how good this guy is in defense. And I get it. His release looks kind of weird, but I'm chicken with it.
On current gen or just next gen?
I didn't mind his release on Francis on current gen. I've never used him on current gen.
Because I use.
Is he that bad? Is it that bad?
I don't know. I haven't used him.
Thing is, I would say I've used both cards. I used Francis, and his jumper was a lot more greenable, I thought, than Cliff Robinson's. Also, PJ Washington has the same base as Cliff Robinson. I'm pretty sure. Somebody, y'all could check that if you want, but I'm pretty sure. And I liked PJ Washington's release. I never liked Cliff Robinson's. His upper's just weird.
I can't go lower than B. Because like I think he's as good as Brandon Ingram.
I mean,
He's not
I
as good as
guess,
Brandon Ingram.
But this is really a battle of. I mean, if
I'd put him in
next
C.
gen Tips a lot better than on current gen. I'm pretty sure.
I has to be
I don't
because he's
see
not that
really
good on
running
current.
Anybody running him on current gen? Clint Capella.
He's Clint Capella. Irrelevant.
I mean, why are they even giving us Clint Capella like this? Like he just.
Did you see it? You see his dynamic duo with Trae Young?
Yeah.
Trae Young got no better.
Imagine
Trae Young
using
goes
Trae Young.
99
And nobody
three-pointer.
is running that anyways. It's just bad. It's just not.
That Trae Young card is awful.
Clyde, I know you like Clyde.
I've never used Clyde. Still never used the card.
I know he's not good at
No
it,
idea.
and we go with C tier. I'm not gonna go.
I'm
Iron
fine
Man.
with C tier.
For me,
Because
Sure.
he's like Ingram, borderline Ingram level, but maybe a little bit worse.
really,
So I'm.
because
I'm
yeah,
putting him
I would say he's probably.
I've heard he's pretty good on next, but on current, no.
But he's not.
I had no interest in using the card. Gallo, E. Nobody's an E yet, so put him in E.
So high on the Gallinari base, I did, but now it's just like, yeah, E or F, either one is fine with me.
I put him in
he's
E.
So much better than Iverson and Capella.
Uh-huh.
He is. You're right. I'm just
Gallo's
mad.
fine.
I'm just mad because
He's okay.
Gallo, when his release first came out, I'm pretty sure it was the Diamond. I loved it, but now it's just.
That was just a while ago. The releases have been better
He
since then,
is- I
for
love
sure.
him, but I've used Boris Diaw enough. I love it. Granger.
E?
Doesn't
Or E?
Boris Diaw
I do
have
not like
No,
him.
he's
base
as
40?
good as Bailey Howe.
That's fine. I'm fine with you saying that. I'm not a big fan of Danny Granger.
He can only play the 4. He doesn't have a big player build. They changed his jumper. He would have been better with
He's
29.
fine. Objectively, he's
Yeah.
fine.
What did they do to Tony Parker base this year? Like, it
Yuck.
used to
They
be-
screwed that
It used to
release
be
up so
good.
much.
Now it's just so. It's not.
It was good
It's not.
in 2K20.
Darius Miles, if you
I don't know if y'all remember
use
2K20
I
for
guess
about
maybe-
1 or 2 days before 250.
He's
Tony
so
Parker was the
good.
best card in the game, and then they removed the explosive.
I remember his Pink Diamond kind of had a rough release on current.
Haven't used Darius Miles. That one, I have no idea.
It's the Lon Wright's release.
I bet he's
It's so
great
good.
defensively and attacking them, though.
It's basically
DeLon
looks
Wright's
like
release? What?
Okay.
Looks like Bam's release?
Not-
Okay, so
yeah,
it's
I haven't
gross.
used the Galaxy ever, so I can't really
I
say
used the
much
Pink
about
Diamond,
it.
but that was
It wasn't-
months ago, so I don't know.
And he's beast, that's fine. And he seems like a point guard I'd like. I mean, just attacking the rim and
He's
stuff. I
great
feel like
slasher.
so I'm fine with
I
that.
remember his Pink Diamond had
Next
great
guy,
dunk
D-Rob.
animations.
I'm not a fan of
D-Rob's jumper's just tough to green, I think, but he's still an A-tier card.
I'm not. And when I say that, he's fine objectively.
I'm taking Bill over him,
You
though, for
compare
sure.
him to the likes of some of the other top.
David?
Pink Diamond D-Rob. Pink Diamond Bull and D-Rob. I'm probably taking Pink Diamond Bull. And they said,
setters in the game.
no, I'm probably taking D-Rob.
Compared to the-
And they said Pink Diamond Bull and S, so I don't know. He's A or S, either
Wiseman
one.
we just got. I can't.
D-Rob's
say-
better.
I can't say I'd rather run D-Rob because I wouldn't.
I don't like James Wiseman's release.
Wow.
It should be great. I can't agree with it
That's my
consistently.
opinion. I know I'm biased, but
That's just me.
his
I mean-
release
Sorry
is
about the
it.
chair squeaking.
Okay, so that means obviously you don't like me to rule out a top 10.
Yeah,
Man, I don't think in good conscience I can put D-Rob in A tier.
that's where I have.
I would put him in A-tier on current.
Again,
Probably.
It's not just my tier list.
S is
For the
fine,
average
though.
Person, he's gonna be an S tier player. I can concede that. But for me,
I green okay with him, I guess. He's decent.
DeAndre, better than Cat DeAndre Ayton.
He's better than
Some
Cat. He's
people
better than Cat in
actually
2K.
don't ask me
That
why.
is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Like
That made
a
me
player
laugh,
has
people
won-
saying that
like,
on Twitter.
NBA fans, it used to be, oh, they only care about what you did in the last season. Then it was like the last.
NBA fans only care about what happened
You have a bad-
the
you
last
have a bad
week.
Quarter. You have a bad quarter now. You're screwed.
It's gotten so wild, and I'm kind of the same way with some areas, especially with K Disney. But with Aiton, it's like going into the playoff. Yeah, Middleton's good though. With Aiton, it's like going into the playoffs. I felt like he was underrated, but now it's getting to the point like
He was underrated going into the playoffs, but he's played so well in the playoffs that everybody's overrating him now.
top 3 center.
He's a top 6 or 7 center.
Top 3 center in the NBA. Chris Paul, one of the best point guards. Devin Booker apparently is the next Kobe. Like, and
That's-
then they're still gonna say it's Mickey Mouse.
The Devin Booker
That's
Kobe
all
thing.
true. This Phoenix Suns team is one of the greatest teams of all time.
They absolutely,
Offensively, I see the
it's
comparison
well
between D-Book and
constructed
Kobe.
team, but saying it's top
Defensively,
3 is wild.
there's
And
no
2K, have you used
like
it?
what?
I
I actually watched Ty's DeAndre Ayton gameplay. He looked solid.
This one,
And I've played
this
against him.
one
He's not
a little bit
bad.
better. He's fine. He's not a card I'd recommend necessarily to anybody.
But I'd probably take him
I'd
over
say C or B
Sabonis.
for current gen is where I'd have him.
They put Sabonis up there because next gen though, so
I say
C is
I'm gonna
fine.
check the weight honestly because if he on next gen can Curry, that might make a difference again. No, you can't.
Alright, we can go C.
Side to side.
We can go C
Yeah, I'll
tier if
go-
you want.
He's kind of.
I would say I
I'll go
like
C
his
tier, I'll go
release.
C.
I don't know.
do like his
He's
release.
alright.
Del Curry.
I don't.
F.
I'm not a big fan of his release. Del Curry, I like him, but he's E tier.
That's right, Dragon. I mean, he's better than AI.
I've never used this card. I'm just assuming F, but sure.
Boogie, I'm putting Boogie in irrelevant. Boogie, what's the point?
My thing is like,
Release is gross.
I just hate his.
It's Yao Ming's, but worse. It's got the same base as Yao,
But I just hate his.
and his upper's worse.
Like,
And he's not 7'6" like Yao. I'm good.
card that can, instead of playing
Doesn't move that good. Defense animations aren't that good. Just
How would you use
don't
like
care.
center who can't really shoot? Like,
He's
I
just
don't want
there.
to put him in E and F tier because like he's not horrendously awful.
Right.
But I mean, I don't think anyone would ever.
I mean, he's a
win
D tier
this
card,
because
but
Boogie Cousins over just used.
nobody's gonna use that Dark
just, like,
Matter.
even him compared to Bam, like I don't know. I just feel like they're all gonna give you a pop.
Those two DeMar DeRozans are the same one. That one and the Dark Matter are the same card. So, C.
I have DeRozan C.
He's better than
One
Brandon
of them
Roy.
is Bailey Howell.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I like DeRozan.
He's Bailey Howell with a better position.
Yep.
I don't mind DeRozan. I just the T-Max base is not what it used to be, and that just is
Same.
disappointing.
That's very true.
Darren Williams.
Relevant.
You high on this guy?
Or E tier.
I hate him. And he doesn't have steady, does he? He doesn't have blinders.
No, at least like the line.
He's so
I will say,
short.
the other Darren Williams was good.
He's got a long
because when
wingspan
he
though.
came out,
But no.
Right.
small point guards were still usable at that stage on next gen
Mm-hmm.
because it was season 6. It was like not in the middle of season 6. It was in the mellow packs that he came out. He was like the cheapest opal in the game at the time. And he came out so long ago. I was high on the other one.
That
This
opal was
Darren Williams
unusable though.
was-
This card
he's
just
not
no.
very good. And that's my thing.
F
is
tier's
these small
fine.
guards
He's
should
too
be
small. You're
given
right.
points
He's
to
not E
guard.
tier. He's F.
They're useless.
Too
Derrick
small.
Jones Jr. irrelevant. I mean,
Card's good though.
Yeah,
He
he's
just
worse.
is.
He's smaller. He's smaller. Dean White.
But he's good.
Derrick Rose E.
Yep. Too small.
Yeah, I'll
But
give
he's
you
better
Derrick
than
Rose, definitely
better than Darren Williams. Yeah.
Booker, I
I
mean,
don't like. I hate that release with a passion.
I gotta go E.
I don't like that release either. I
I gotta
agree.
go E.
He's also better
I
than
don't
Darren
mind
Williams,
either.
but no.
No, none of these. I don't think any of these E tier cards are bad.
Yeah,
No,
they
I
kind
don't
of are all
I think
super
any of them
mediocre
are,
though.
Like they're not gonna kill you to run, maybe. But I mean, I can't. I don't. Think
I
he's
wouldn't run
above
any of those
Jimmy
cards
Butler. You-
ever. Although I say that I'm gonna run Derrick Rose in the Bulls theme team video that I'm doing tomorrow. So yeah, but
I love him.
we'll see what I think of D-Rose after that.
Objectively, though,
Dikembe
it's
is
better
too. His release sucks on current,
I think he might.
and that holds it back. But he's a good card.
You can argue he's better than
But
Robin.
he's A tier. He's not. Or honestly,
It's
maybe B
sad
tier.
Because 2 weeks ago I thought
I don't
Dikembe
know.
was my best center on my team, and now putting him in A tier is sad for me. But I think that's what I have to do.
Yeah,
He's not S tier.
I don't
Definitely
know.
not. I'm taking D-Rob over
You
him.
have to take into account in the last 2 weeks they have come out with about 7 centers that are
Yeah,
unbelievable.
exactly.
True.
Right. You're right. Dino, I mean,
Oh my god, I just realized. Oh no, sorry. I was about to say, I was looking through and I noticed, I was like, oh my god, did we forget Yao Ming? But he's down as Ming Yao.
are you a fan of Dino in this game? I think he's.
I like Dino.
I am.
Defensively,
but
he's elite.
Like,
And his jumper's the same base as Dikembe with a better upper. I'd take him maybe over Dikembe.
BB, or
I'd take him
BB
and put him in A if Dikembe's an A.
I think he's like.
I put him
if
in
you're
A.
running,
But
for
B is
example,
fine,
if you
whatever.
have
I don't really care that
Tyson,
much.
Bull, and then I don't know, you've got another.
This
tall
video
player
is
you
so
can't afford-
long.
You can't afford Kristaps.
Right.
He just comes into that lineup.
Right. I don't know. Hopefully we get a good Dino, like a I don't know. I don't want to say an invincible Dino, but it could happen. But
If we get a new Dino, which we could,
he could be good as well. But
change his release. That's
The
all.
problem was Dino was so good last year because he was one of like.
His release was way easier to
3
green
centers
last
in the
year.
game with 86 ball
And he could
handling.
move
Right.
so
He was
well.
also him and Eddie Curry were the first 2 centers to get pro dribble sigs.
right.
Whereas this year they gave like pro dribble sigs in November.
Yeah, and it was over from there. It was wraps from there. Dirk, I actually like Dirk, but I know you don't.
I mean, where do you want to put him? I've only used him once and I hate
My
that
thing
release.
is like I prefer him over D-Rock, but
I have not used Dirk, which is sad because I'm a Mavs fan, but
that's where I'm gonna put him because I know I'm.
I'll make sure I get him for the Mavs theme team though.
I love Dirk Nowitzki. I do. I like that card a lot.
Yeah.
Dominique, I mean, I'm not a fan of him, but I think he's objective.
Dominique's pretty good. He's C tier. He's C. He's definitely C. He's not B.
No, he's not. Dominique's not better than Clyde. What's
Yes,
wrong
he
with
is.
Clyde?
I'm not saying he's better than Clyde, but I think he might be closer to Clyde than Melo for me. Maybe I don't know. I'm
No,
fine with D.
He's better than Clyde.
I'm saying I'm
Mitchell,
going D tier.
Mitchell F tier.
Yeah,
F tier.
or relevant.
6'1".
It's sad, man. It's sad,
so
man.
bad.
It's
He's just so short and his release isn't good.
Someone made a.
His Amethyst was fun at the beginning of the year though.
Someone sent me a DM. Or
I ran into that
or someone sent
Opal
me a DM on
Donovan
a
Mitchell
post.
because he's a free Opal a bunch.
Actually, no. What is this?
And
Someone
that
sent me a
card was
DM on a post
terrible.
Someone made on like a 2K thing, talking about it's like DBG's an idiot. I got Donovan Mitchell and he's my best defender. He clamps everyone. I'm like,
Wow, what am I hearing?
Clamps
I was like,
everyone
he must
with
have played a
Donovan
pretty
Mitchell.
weak player. And the weird thing is,
What?
he didn't grow. Like
You're right.
almost every card in the season rewind set grew 2 inches.
No,
Donovan
he's
Mitchell is
still
6'1" in real life, though. People used to think he was 6'3", but now he's 6'1".
that's
Don't
wrong.
care about
I
Dwight.
heard he's
He's
okay on next gen, but I don't know.
Dwight's the only invincible card I would consider irrelevant, besides Harden. Wade is A tier.
I don't want to put him in.
He's
I
A
think he has
tier.
to go A tier,
Yep.
don't you?
Yep. Best small guard in the game, and I don't think it's all that close.
Oh, you didn't know you could claim
Like 6'4" and under.
No, I didn't.
I don't want to hear TikTok sounds on YouTube ads. I'm good.
Thinking BC.
I was
No.
thinking-
He's better than Brandon Ingram.
He's better on current than he is next gen, though, to be fair.
Okay, we have Allen
He's
Houston.
A.
And then it's
Allen
like,
Houston's so like Allen Houston is better on next gen than Wade is on current gen.
I'm still bothered by the fact they put Anton Jameson so
I'm
damn
fine with
low,
B. I don't
though.
think
Because
he's-
Jameson's so
I'm
good.
fine with B though.
Okay, I'm fine with that. But Ingram's better.
I agree at,
so-
at the two. Yeah.
Ingram?
Ingram's better.
I don't know if I'd
Gary's
take Ingram or
balls.
Dwight or Wade.
Some people just
Probably
love
Wade.
so much on current.
He's so good on current. Card
But now they- now
moves.
he moves out as-
And he's best defensive small
Like,
wing.
yeah, I was like, why would you
Small
use
guard, I mean.
Wade when AK and Hito exist?
Right.
True.
Eddie Curry.
But those cards are like top 10 cards.
I can't go.
Eddie Curry's A tier.
I'm stuck.
If
I mean,
Dikembe's A tier,
He is better than Aiden. Yes.
I'm gonna put him B with Dwight.
I think B is.
Dikembe's too high
I
then.
wish Eddie could go.
Because
with
Eddie's
A,
better
but
than
I can't.
Dikembe.
I know.
Dino's better than
I like
Dikembe.
his
I don't know.
vibe.
Is Dino better than Dikembe? I'm not sure. It's really close.
Can't go any higher. A guy actually like.
Joe Wallace, his releases
I actually
again,
like
not
Joe
that good, but
Wallace. With that being said,
besides
how high
that,
can you
what
go?
else? I mean, he's good at everything else.
I mean,
I don't know.
can see
He's just okay.
Let's see. It's just.
I'll give you that.
I'd still play him over.
He's my backup.
I'd play him over Clyde and Roy and
I don't
DeMar.
mind Joe Wallace right now. He's fine. Mirasan,
He's just
I
there.
don't know.
Irrelevant. I mean, he's not irrelevant because people like to choose cheese with him, but I put him in E. I
have
agree.
I have my spot. For
He's
him.
gonna put him in B or A.
I'm waiting to hear your reaction. Where you want him. Are you gonna put Mirzan in E or F?
I'm an E right now.
Agreed.
I have him in C.
What
I thought he
in
was gonna say
the world
B.
am I hearing?
Have you ever?
He's too
held
slow.
Or 2 with him on next gen and just push. You hold or 2, push the left stick up, and he will score. And he's picking on next gen.
That might be true too.
Where's Mirasan in C tier?
Hell yeah.
For a
Have you
bomb?
ever ran with him on next
Have
gen?
fun with that
Fastest
card,
player in
'cause
the game,
he's
not
perfect
like
for a
Ball
bomb.
or Yao.
But like,
No, DBG.
no. I agree
How
with
about
you.
this? How about we go D tier? I don't know about Mirasan.
I'm taking every center above him.
Fundamental dribble
I'm taking
skills
Bam
as
and
well.
Brook over
That's
Merson.
shifty. I'll give you a D tier.
I just don't know about
I'm not
Mirasan,
going B
man.
tier.
Giannis, I actually like this Giannis.
Giannis' release is the
don't
best Giannis
think-
release.
I
It's
think
way better
he's
than it on Very
really
Quick.
effective
Actually, a really good card.
In like
Put
a
him in B tier.
competitive setting. I don't think this Giannis is good for the average player.
Really?
I think he's
Why
I think
not? He
he's
gets
flawed.
good dunk animations and his release is
Especially
solid.
on next gen because he's
On
not
next
dribble.
gen, yes. On current gen, I mean, he's a little worse version of the others with the quick release, which
Yep,
is better.
which is
So,
definitely better,
I don't know. I'm
significantly.
gonna go. I'm gonna. I don't know,
They screwed up Giannis and KD on current this year. It just disappoints me
I'm good with that.
that their green windows are so small.
I'm,
It's tough.
I'm fine with that, but on next gen, I'd have him in D.
Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's okay with me. I do like the quick Giannis.
I agree with B, though.
I will say that, though. Now we got 2 Giannis's in a row, and I don't know where you want to go with them.
I'd
My
put
thing is,
the point guard in
Invincible Giannis
A
is S tier.
and the
I
invincible in
don't
S.
agree with that.
I don't disagree, but here's the
That invincible Giannis is
right
not a
now.
top 10
And
card in the
the
game, in my
most
opinion.
discount in the game. Before this last content drop, I was running the out of position Giannis over the invincible.
Yeah.
Because he can play
That's
point
That's what I
guard.
mean. Like, and that's
They
what I
might
mean,
both
like,
be
the
S.
question
I don't
is,
like his
whether
release.
whether
And at
Kevin
point guard, you're
Durant
shooting off the dribble a
is
lot, and that card just can't shoot at
Invincible
all off the
Giannis
dribble. Off the
is
catch, you can at
over
least
Invincible.
green. Off the peak, it's impossible. I don't think I've ever greened a peekaboo 3 with Giannis.
Yeah, I think I have the out of position one a tier above the invincible.
What?
Okay.
He's like who would start in their right mind if they have all the MT in the world would start invincible Giannis.
I agree with you.
Agreed.
I do. But I'm fine with going S tier for both of them right now.
But like that's the thing. It's like let's be real. Bobo
Is
if
better
you're
than
the best
Giannis
team,
on both
it's probably
gens.
Bobo, Yao, and
Taco.
and a center.
Yeah.
Whether it's Taco, whether you want to run D-Rob, whether you want to run Wilt, whether you want to run Shaq.
Are you going to mention Kareem?
Giannis doesn't make the starting five.
Kareem is the
But
best
a lot of people
center
like Giannis
besides
point guard.
Yao and Taco.
You're right. You're right.
For sure.
But, and it just comes down to who's better. Giannis
I'm fine
or
with S tier for both, though.
I don't
Give me
know.
AK
Or
100%.
Giannis or Ben or AK. I don't know.
Give me
I'm fine
AK
with
100%.
AK.
And then Ben and then Giannis in that order
Just
for me.
have Giannis
I want to put.
Are you want to put him up?
I want to put Giannis in best 10.
No.
Point guard best 10.
I would say on current gen, most people are going to prefer Ben Simmons.
Yes.
And I myself would
Are they?
prefer Ben Simmons.
What are we saying?
I don't know.
That's
This is
not a
weird
best
because
10
last year
card.
I was the person arguing that Simmons was the best of all the point guards.
And I think a lot of the reason is because it's so
Well,
hard.
last year Simmons was just tween.
And it's a lot.
Which was
Simmons
better
is
than
easy
behind the
to
back
switch.
glitching, even
So
though
easy.
behind the back glitching works
Literally
too.
so easy.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep Giannis in as maybe move Simmons.
Thank you.
Gilbert, F. E.
Irrelevant.
I'm going to go E because he's
I used that card for the Wizards team, and I don't think I've ever played against him.
He gives you at least something with the team.
He's
activation.
better than
I'm not a big fan.
AI and Darren, though, so
Glenn
he
Rice,
is
Are you a
fine.
big fan of next gen or no?
That release is so
No, it's base
bleh,
13.
gross.
Hey, I will say base
I'm
13
good.
on current gen is not bad. But
It's not
obviously
good
you
either.
so
Just there.
you
That's
go
an
E or
irrelevant
E.
card to me. Like if he had 98, it'd be good.
6, 7. Yeah, for me, he's as good as Dominique.
If he had 98, he could be like B, but D tier's too high for
He
me.
do.
I put
No,
E
no,
or irrelevant.
This is a tough one.
He does best 10.
Is he
Actually,
better
you know
than
what?
AK?
You know what?
Yes,
It's not
best 10.
He's easily an S tier player. Now I will say this.
Best 10.
There's a no. Oh, what do you mean by it's not tough? Like
Hito's my
I
favorite-
assume we were
is my
both
favorite
agreeing
point
that
guard in
it's
the
a
game right now.
no-brainer S tier for Hito.
S tier, yeah. I was thinking maybe top 10, but it's
Yes.
just defensively he doesn't do as much as AK.
No, but he's actually really surprisingly good at
But the weird
defense.
thing is he should do as much.
He should.
He doesn't have the same
AK
defensive
should
animations,
be
but he's
defensive.
surprisingly good defensively.
I don't know.
I expect him to do
I
worse
like
than he
Hito.
That's
is.
the one
I
thing.
actually
That's the one
don't
thing we
hate
learned
putting
this
Hito on
year.
ball.
Animations mean everything, not tendencies.
Right. Animations this year are. Once I saw that Dwayne Wade send 95 shots from dudes taller than him, I started realizing. Jalen Rose, haven't played with him.
I used him.
Jalen Rose.
At least it's kinda
I'm
odd.
gonna put him in.
I'd be.
I prefer Darius Milestone, but I'll give you C tier, okay?
C tier's fine.
He's a
I've not used him.
Sure.
I feel like that
He's a
release,
point guard.
I think.
I kind of like it. It's not. Nah, the release is
I feel like
fine.
it's harder, and the green window's not the
I
biggest,
don't
but
know.
No, it's
I do
Trevor
like
Ariza.
that release.
Jamal Crawford's irrelevant.
Crawford,
Trevor
he
Ariza.
stinks. Dude, Jamal Crawford stinks. Now, is he E tier? Maybe, but he stinks.
I mean, I'm fine with putting him E tier. We have the opposite. So wait, we both agree with E tier, but you're saying he stinks, and I'm saying E tier, but he's really good.
I mean,
That's not a thing. What
I
is
think
E
it's
tier,
as
but he's
bad
really
as Allen
good?
Iverson, Darren Williams, and Donovan Mitchell, though.
So much
No,
better.
But is he?
But
he's
the
not
skinny
so
player-
much
the
better.
to
Skinny
anybody
player
above-
builds move better.
They do.
Jamal
Exactly.
Crawford is not close to anybody in D tier.
I love that Jamal Crawford. Like, he wouldn't make my best squad, but anytime I do use him in the squad builder, I love using him. So
Okay,
I'm fine with
I
E tier,
guess.
but I like him.
Jamal Murray.
Have fun.
E tier.
I'm fine with that.
If Jamal's E tier, so is
But I'm fine
the other Jamal.
I prefer RJ Hampton.
Cool with me.
He's actually no irrelevant. Irrelevant for Jamal Murray. RJ Hampton is the exact same card, taller.
I'm fine with that.
AMC.
I'm fine with that.
By the way, I don't know if y'all just quick side note. Jamal Crawford dropped 51 yesterday. That man is still so hell. Watching his highlights in real life is so much fun. If y'all are like 13, 14, 12, 15 watching this video, and y'all didn't experience Jamal Crawford like Lakers, Knicks, Bulls Jamal Crawford, go watch those highlights. He's the only player I think he's the only player to drop 50 points on 4 different teams. He's the oldest player to drop 50 points in NBA history. I know that because he did it against the Mavs. And bro, his highlights are so cool. Y'all gotta go check out Jamal Crawford if y'all haven't, because that man
He's going to the
had a really good
If you're a
NBA
big Jamal
career and
Murray
is a
fan,
really
you
good
should
basketball
go
player
Harden
offensively.
E tier, or you think he's a
Harden is
Unpopular
the only
opinion.
irrelevant invincible in my opinion.
Invincible Harden, pretty much irrelevant.
Yes, good stuff, DBG.
I don't blame that.
Totally,
I don't
totally
hate that.
irrelevant.
I really don't. Nobody should use
Because the
card.
other
Jumper's gross.
The other Harden is the same.
He's
card,
also
it's
short.
20K.
Right.
True.
You're exactly right.
True.
Are you?
They're
are you
literally
okay
the same
with-
card.
They're both
Harden
irrelevant. That's the funny
Yeah,
part.
absolutely.
Hey, my name is Lucas Lee Tyson.
Nobody's
If you're
gonna use
looking
either
for a
one. I
great
don't think
way to
unless
waste
you're
a ton of time
casual.
and a ton of money
I say
online.
casual player.
We can rate
But
them
people
at-
like Harden in real life. If you're a Rockets fan or a Nets fan, so
D.
that's fine.
I'm fine with D.
I don't think he's
I
a
agree
like
with
him
you.
at times, but okay.
Now Wiseman, before we start, there's a big difference in the Wiseman.
100%.
On current, yes. Next, no.
I'd put
By
the
exact
first
same
Wiseman in
next
C
because
because I'm
a
taking
lot of the
Aiden over
differences are
Wiseman.
in, like,
The
speed
second
and
Wiseman I'm
free
putting in
range
A.
and stuff,
Okay.
and
Maybe
their
even S.
stats that are
Probably A.
affected by player better build.
Because I prefer Bill. I think I'd prefer Blake. I prefer D-Rob. Probably. Do I prefer D-Rob? I don't know if I prefer D-Rob. Do I prefer Pink Down
For me,
Bobo?
I'd
Probably
have
not.
the Dark Matter S
I'd probably have the Pink Down Bobo in
and
A.
the Galaxy Opal at B tier.
I'd have the Dark Matter in A
I'm
tier.
perfectly fine with that. I'm not going to disagree with either of them.
Got it.
It's fine.
I would personally put if you're on next gen, the Galaxy Opal would be an A tier.
Okay.
But
That's probably true.
Galaxy Opal is
Curry on next gen. Curry base, I feel like he's
I'm not-
better on next
I
gen,
don't think he's
especially
that
lefty.
much better than Dino. Galaxy Opal and Dino's B tier.
James Worthy, you
Worthy.
think? I,
Worthy's almost
I think
irrelevant,
one tier
but
ahead
he's
of
usable.
Granger, that's where I have him C.
So I guess
Invincible Tatum. Here's the thing, man.
that card's irrelevant because 3 people
I feel
have him in the
bad
damn game.
that is the
Nobody has that card.
But he's not terrible.
I don't even like that
think he's
release.
Really good. I think A.
A's where I have him.
Nobody has
It's
that
sad
card.
that he's like the set reward.
The funny part is he's irrelevant 'cause nobody has the card.
But I love that release.
But like, I don't
Yeah,
like that
I mean,
release
like,
that
he's
much. I used the
probably
Dark Matter.
somewhere
Wasn't a big
in the,
fan.
like, he may or may not be a top 50 card in the game.
Right.
But he's really good.
Right. No, A tier.
I feel bad for anyone who spent 8 grand.
Seriously,
Okay.
well, you wasted your time if you went for that card entirely, and your money.
Oh, it is.
Because even if you bought MT, you had to spend a ton
It
of
is
money to get that card.
absolutely-
Jeff Green's alright.
Jeff
He's
Green,
C-tier.
would you have him at C tier?
Yeah,
You
I'd
know,
take Jeff
where-
Green over James Worthy. I'll say that.
I don't. The one thing about this Jeff Green.
It's kinda
is that
close,
he's
though.
actually
Both those
really
cards are
good
similar.
catch. He just doesn't shoot out the field goal, save his play.
I think
Like,
Jeff.
if you-
I mean, if you compare Jeff Green and Worthy, I don't know who I like.
I think Wordy's so much better.
Stay hydrated.
Is
I don't know if y'all can hear me
We
taking
can go
a
D
drink.
if you want. I'll be fine with that. I had him in C, but we can go D if you want.
I put him in C because I'm taking him over Worthy.
Jeremy Lin.
Whatever.
He is a trash can.
That card's
He is
terrible.
useless.
Even base 40 isn't very good on. I don't like base 40 that much, and he's short.
F tier.
But he's still F tier.
Darren Williams is better than Jeremy Lin.
No, he's not.
You're saying Jeremy is better than Darren Williams.
Yeah. I'll say this.
Explain your words.
They're the same. I don't know. They both suck.
With some of the splash zone players, Jeremy Lin was my point guard, and he green shots.
40's
All I
okay.
can say,
Ah,
green
it's not
shots
that
and
good though, and he's
athletes.
small.
Oh, like,
You hate him. You despise him.
I hate him. I hate. There's some. He feels like he's like Iverson slow.
Yikes. And I haven't used him on next gen, so I can't say too much. But
He's not. He's F tier anyway. Like, are we
yeah, he's
voting
bad.
him
He's
as
bad.
F tier?
Yeah.
Like, he's not as good as Gilbert Arenas
No. Gilbert
or
Arenas.
Derrick Rose.
E. Yalen. I'm a big fan.
Is that how you pronounce his last name? Is
I'm
Yalen?
a fan. I don't know. I can't go higher than B. But I'm a
The
big
more you know.
I'll give you B tier.
I don't agree with B. I'd put him in C too. I don't like that release at all.
A repeat of the Jamal Crawford.
That E release
You're a
is
big
just
fan, you have
gross to
I agree,
me.
B tier, and I'm not a big fan.
Just, I feel like there's, there's some pretty big.
Embiid
gaps.
is like borderline S. I like him over D-Rob.
Go higher with him, but I can't.
I like him over D-Rob. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
like,
I like him over Wiseman
tough 'cause
too.
I don't know. Right? But
I like him over both of those guys.
Even the Dark Matter build Invincible card is hard, but I can't go higher than A.
No, he's S.
The one thing is though, is that you're reluctant.
47 is nice.
But, Bill Invincible and Wiseman Invincible are 10 times better on next gen.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll
That
be
makes
the
sense.
side factor.
And a lot of that has to
This
do with player
card-
build too, but
Yeah, this card is so good. This next card.
He's trash on current. I tried to use him.
so good. But at the end of the day, he's 6 foot. What is he? 6
I tried to use him in some scrims to substitute for like a lineup restriction type scrims.
It is until you run up.
And he was kind of a substitute, and that card's just, he's too small. His player build's way too small for the 4.
I'm just
He's
saying,
smaller
when you
than
can have
Bill, and he
people-
doesn't do what Bill does in the
I guess
court.
Bill Russell's
Like that,
only
but
6'10". I mean, I guess.
I mean,
Well, Bill Russell and John Collins are both 6'9", but Bill does have a bigger player build. He's also, I like his release a little better. And he's just better, way better defensively. Way better defensively. John Collins got killed in some scrims I did with by Pink Down Bobo.
Stockton, man, look, you had your day.
F.
You had
His
your day,
diamond was great, though.
but you're terrible.
oh shit. Oh, I accidentally have my
Language.
thing at 2 times speed.
I love the basketball, John Stockton. Ooh.
What was
Basketball
that?
John, lads.
I wish.
I mean, he's F tier.
What did I just hear?
Can we just pay respect to the fact that John Stockton was the best point guard in the game for like 3
He
months?
was. Diamond Stocky Poo was incredible.
He really was, though. Was he better than Steph?
It was like
Once we
Showtime
figured out
notes
Showtime was a thing, he was
for-
better than
you know,
Steph.
Showtime notes to Stockton were Curry.
Yep.
Get
Really
ImJustIsaac.
what it was. Really what
Yep.
it was. I mean,
And that Diamond
I miss
Darren
those
Williams
days,
was my
man.
substitute because I didn't get Curry.
Yeah, Stockton.
Those were the days.
I missed out on a.
Those were
getting
the
song in
days.
by accidentally putting my YouTube speed on 2x speed.
Jonathan Isaac, are you a big fan of the Galaxy Opal? I think he's B tier. The Galaxy Opal.
B? The Opal? C.
Did I play that different to you?
I don't
would
like that
say
release
they're
though.
Different cards, but how different I don't know. Right? I don't know. I think I want to lean to the Dark Matter and
I'd go B and C. That's my thing.
B tier.
I'm good with that.
But I mean, are you gonna notice the difference?
Because I'm running Eddie Curry over Jonathan Isaac at the 4.
We gotta remember that as well.
I'm running Jameson over Isaac, but I just think
I'm
he's
a big fan
they're
of the
slant.
Dark Matter.
Ty is slamming Jameson for no reason. He really tried to put him in D
Yeah,
tier,
and I know you're a big
which
fan
is
of
gross.
Josh Smith, too, because
Josh Smith's release is better than people say.
I'm pretty sure you
I kinda
had
like
him
it.
a lot higher than E. Yalen on one of your tier lists.
I did. I'll give you I'll go B tier.
I'm fine with B.
I agree. He is B tier. Wes Unseld's
not-
better,
it's not like I
but I
hate
liked
Josh
that
Smith.
Josh Smith card. I ran as my backup point guard for a bit when he came out.
I just love
Before we
John
got
Wall.
AK.
That's the thing. I love John
I was running
Wall.
Ben, and then I was running Josh Smith as my backup
Someone
point guard
gonna
for
Say
like
this right now,
a good couple
the
weeks.
most
Fun card.
underrated thing in the game is a player's up.
Great slasher and
It
defense.
is, absolutely.
Like,
Decent
there's a
jumper as well.
reason why Michael
He's
Cooper's
solid
up
all
there.
around card.
And it's the same reason as Mitch Richmond and Moses Malone. Because they have that upper 8, which is the best
Moses
upper in
is
the
so
game.
chick. Oh my goodness.
They're all, like, no matter what, unless you give them a freaking set shot.
I don't even like that
Because
jumper
if
that
you have
much.
a
So
usable base with upper 8, you're gonna green more than most
Fair
real
enough.
bases.
Fair enough. No, that first Cooper we had, the Amethyst, he was so good for that time. Invisible Ream,
top
you
10,
gotta go top
no
10,
doubt
right?
at all. Pretty much a no-brainer.
You used him on
He's a
next
top
gen?
5 card in the game.
He's A tier on next gen.
What?
He's not even in the conversation with D-Rock. He
Okay.
is equal.
If y'all play next gen, can y'all confirm? Have y'all used this Kareem? Because on current gen, he's the best power forward option. No, he's not. Because you can run Yao at power forward. But he's the third best center in the game after Yao and Taka. I'll say that. And I don't even think it's that close. Like, I still run him at the 4 and run Yao or Taco off the bench because I like to run Yao and Taco separate to put one of them on the court at all times, which is I might change that at some point. But Kareem will likely be in my in-game lineup. And if we get a better Kareem, which I think we might actually, if we do get a better Kareem, he'll be in my in-game lineup. So Kareem is super good on current. Super, super good.
Dikembe Mutombo on next gen.
But
He is
if you're on
so
next
good
gen,
on current gen.
let me hear your tips.
He is.
What do y'all think?
You can't, like, let's be real.
You get
It's
Curry,
between him-
which
is
matters
Shaq
on
better
next
than
for sure.
Shaq on current gen?
Yes, a lot better than Shaq on current.
But Shaq's so much better on next gen.
I'll give you S tier, but we'll see.
We'll
Gross.
see. Yeah. We'll see. He's
He's
in
a
the Giannis Simmons
no debate
tier
top
of
10
those-
card in my opinion.
All right, now this next guy, let's just put some respect on his name, okay?
Why are we talking? I know Ty loves Cat, but he's C tier, maybe D.
Karl Anthony Towns.
He's not. He's not as good as Aiden in the game. But Aiden's low key B tier is my thing.
I went back and looked at
'Cause he put Sabonis in B tier?
3 games this season. Cat dropped him off in all games, but in the second
That's
game,
in real life,
he
though. We
had
don't care.
41 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists, and Aiden had 14 points.
To be
in
fair,
the second
Cat plays no
game. But
defense still.
That's a conversation for another day.
But hey, whatever. One of KP's best games this year, because KP looked bad this year. But one of his best games this year was against Cat.
Weaker player dropping off a better player.
I mean, you can, but in all their
Let's-
matchups, Aiden really didn't do much. I mean,
I'm trying to think who did Terrence Ross drop his 50 something point game?
T-Ross is a bucket getter, though.
Okay, then who did Corey Brewer score his 50
Yeah,
point game?
I don't have the answer. to
Corey
that.
Brewer scored 50. That's got to be one of the most random things in NBA history.
I wish I
I
could
remember
find
that too,
that.
because I think he played for the Mavericks the season before that. And I remember watching that, seeing on SportsCenter or something that he dropped 50, which is just wild to me.
Oh, you didn't know you could claim 750 cash.
We saw this
No,
commercial earlier.
I did not.
I don't want to see TikTok songs on YouTube. I'm good. Thank you. Go stay in your lane.
Like he's alright.
Carl Malone, you're really irrelevant.
I haven't used the card. I have no idea. And he's also Karl Malone. Ugh.
I mean,
He's Karl Malone. Can we move on?
I tried.
Carmel, I don't know. Can we move? There's in D tier. Yeah.
I'm skipping. I can't stand Karl Malone. I'm sorry.
That's right, Dragon.
You put him in C tier. Don't care. It's Karl Malone. Move on.
Can we both? Let's just say this is the last one for part 1. Kawhi S tier for the Dark Matter.
He's
Okay, I'm
borderline
fine
top
with
10.
Wide S tier, yes, Dark Matter. Yeah, S tier is where he belongs. He's not as good as AK, but he's one step above.
That one's B tier.
Nah.
At this point in the game.
Now here's what I'm gonna.
At this point in the game, he's still B tier.
When I put him in his place, hear me out. He cannot go lower than B tier.
I agree. Yep. 100%. That release on Quick is one of the best releases of the game this year. Even though it's a little slow now.
At B tier, but the reason is,
I'm taking Anton over them.
B-tier player, but we gotta
He's not A tier.
How is he an S tier player?
He's A tier because here's the thing. There's not
How is he an A tier player?
there's not one shooting guard at B tier that compares to how good he is on current. There's not one.
In what?
Brandon Ingram's better than him on current gen.
Outside of Brandon Ingram.
In what?
And
if
Wade is
Brandon
too.
B tier, then Kawhi can be a B tier.
Like, there's a difference between going out and playing Ron or Isaac than going out and playing
You're right, baby.
X Lil Timmy 2K XX.
But guess what? If Lil Timmy XX picks up the controller, he's gonna green more with this Kawhi Leonard than anybody else.
That might be
But
true.
he's not gonna hit a white.
I mean, you're objectively right.
Doesn't he have half flexible?
Kawhi, man, I love you. I'll always love you forever, man.
That Kawhi card was so good for so long this year.
B tier. You want him in A, I want him in
I
C,
loved that
so I'll
card.
give you B tier, but like,
But he's elite.
He is B though. He's not A.
you're just comfortable
But
with
I
him.
did love that card.
He's elite.
And I'm just
DBG.
saying this right now. I forgot the player. Danny Ferry is winning the longevity award this
No
award this
chance.
year.
No, Kawhi wins longevity
Danny
award.
Ferry,
No
Danny Ferry
chance.
came in a month after Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah,
It
you
was
want
a month.
You know what? What's crazy? Kawhi was my best shooting guard a month ago.
What?
Danny Ferry's still gonna be in my team until the end of the year, like. In all
Danny Ferry can play into end game. That's the true. Kawhi can't.
We can have our.
Danny
our
Ferry's
season
S tier,
and Kawhi's
legitimately still.
longevity reward.
I'm taking over Jason Tatum and Jonathan Isaac.
This, no, how?
Because
Kawhi
he was
over
the
Danny?
he
How
was,
is it not
he was
even
literally
close?
the best for month after month after month.
He wasn't the
For
best
when-
for that long. He was the best for 2
He was
months,
the best. Name a
probably.
shooting guard that was
Which is
better
still a
than
long
5 months
time.
After he came out.
Gracie McGrady.
Stop. No.
I liked DeMar over Kawhi.
No.
Who else did I run over Kawhi? I liked KD over Kawhi too. The Opal KD, the could play shooting guard. I liked both of them over Kawhi.
Maybe.
Those were the first two guys to replace Kawhi, though. I think.
Debatably DeRozan.
I think I played T-Mac, but he had blinders, and I
Yeah,
just
mean,
didn't like the
a
card
lot
that
of
much.
people wanted, yeah, but no, I just disagree.
Although T-Mac did
Kawhi's
win me a
elite,
game
that's
against
all I can say.
Hims and MTM
Kawhi is
or
elite.
MTR when I won MTR. T-Mac won me a game. That dark matters. So I have a soft spot in my heart for him, even though I didn't like that card that much. He had a game winner for me.
Right
That's
now,
so.
where would you have Ferry?
Good card.
We'll get there. You know what? We'll get there. I don't even want to ruin anything.
I mean, we're not getting there because Danny Ferry. We've already gone past D, and I forgot to put Danny Ferry on.
He left Ferry off the list. Whoops.
I have
Okay,
Danny
so-
Ferry in S.
Danny Ferry is S. I agree.
Come on, DBG.
I agree.
All due respect, he is not an S.
Yes, he is.
anymore.
How?
Yeah, he is.
He's not comparable
Kawhi's-
to those guys.
I think he is.
Go with the Kawhi Leonard defensive stance of small forward.
And he's got 32 Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and they're all the important ones. He's not missing any crucial badges.
How many does Kawhi have?
Don't matter. 21.
21.
That does
22.
matter.
He got 22. But it doesn't matter though, because he Kawhi Leonard.
Oh my.
It doesn't matter because he's 6'9".
Ferry
He's
has
saying
the
he's
perfect
saying
sigs though
Danny
too.
Ferry.
We can argue.
And he's got 98 on. He's got the same jumper as Hito. Ferry has the same jumper as Hito. 33 offs. He's 6'10 at the 3. He's got a massive player build. Every key badge, even though he's only got 30 some odd badges. Ferry is an S tier card.
But I'm more. He is.
Ferry is an S tier card.
You're more comfortable with him. That's fine. He's not
Kawhi, he's
fair.
better than
Kawhi is not better than Anton. No, he's not. What is he saying?
Oh, come on.
This Ty dude, bro.
No, he's not.
What is he
We
saying?
have our own opinions, and that's fine. But we ranked how many players? 75?
What in the world?
Somewhere
Yeah, give or take.
close to 75. Got a lot to go. But
There's
that
a
is
lot
going to
more
wrap up
cards,
for
man.
part 1.
All right. Well, shout out to DBG and Ty for making this video for sure. I did enjoy reacting to this. I'm not gonna lie. This was a fun one to react to. I hope y'all did enjoy it as well. If y'all enjoyed this reaction, let me know down in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. Again, one more thing. Go follow DBG. Go follow Ty. Twitter, Instagram, or not. Well, I guess Instagram too. But Twitter, Twitch. Subscribe to their YouTube channels. I'll leave their links down in the description. Go show them some love if you're not already. If you're not, I don't understand why, but make sure you go do that. And yeah, shout out to them. I will be back with more 2K content very, very soon. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.